For today and this week, we're going to be focusing on how to draw a tree and just kind of learning some pen techniques with that. So what we're going to do first is we want to draw the tree that's in the assignment. So we're going to use our whole sketchbook for the most part. And what I want you to do is just focus on drawing the outline of the tree for today. So if I start off, again, if you look carefully in there, we want to draw this really light. We definitely don't want to have this be too dark. So I am going to try to do this as light as I possibly can. So it's going to be probably a little hard for you to see. But I'm just going to focus on the general outline before I work on anything else. And if it's not totally 100%, like if some of your proportions are a little off, it's okay. It's going to be just really good practice for us to kind of learn about trees and pen techniques with them. So you're just going to focus on doing the best that you possibly can as you draw that out, but understanding that, you know, you might have a couple areas that do change a little bit there. So right there I drew one of the branches. I'm going to focus on the lower branch now, down here. And just like branches on trees, they are thicker when they're coming off the tree, and then they get thinner as they kind of separate and get off, and as they move outside of the tree, obviously. There we go. Add an extra couple lines in there on that one. And the roots of the bottom of a tree aren't all ending, excuse me, in the same spot. So again, I'm kind of looking at that as I'm coming in. Kind of have different feet and whatnot. Again, you want to draw this lightly because we'll be doing some erasing at the end, and so having a really hard outline is really going to make it hard for you to do that. So make sure that you do just draw this really light. And again, the base of a tree is typically wider. Again, going down to those roots does that. I'll probably thin that up some. It's a little too thick. Again, the nice thing is by drawing lightly, you'll be able to see and erase all your mistakes if you have any. So the top of the tree, obviously, as I'm working up here, and start to add in that top branch that's in the picture. And again, I'm looking at the same picture that you are when we're drawing this. Kind of working on going to add in all those other branches that are going on. Again, thinner as it works its way out, thicker as it works its way in. Again, think about a branch that's maybe been either cut off or it's broken off. What does that look like? So it's going to come out a little bit there, which is why that looks like that. Have a knot maybe there. I'm going to have a knot right here, I think, too. That'll work pretty well. I'm going to add in some branches now along right over here. And again, my proportions and my little bit of line is going to be slightly off, but compared to what this one looks like. But the key is trying to get it as close as I possibly can. I don't like that part right there. There we go. Maybe adding in a little bit of our own style into them. I'm going to have a branch come off just like it does here. Do your best though, because we will be adding in lines and stuff like that, and it'll be a lot easier for you to probably follow along if your drawing looks really close to this tree. Just so don't go, don't go rogue in a sense. But again, if you want to add in some extra branches, extra limbs in that sense, that's 100% your call. So your focus for today is just to work on drawing out your tree, making it look as best as you possibly can like the one in the assignment.